Hey, Brent Haines with Wood Sound Flutes. I am so excited to see you at the Summer Solstice Flute School this year. We are going to have the best year yet. This Summer Solstice Flute School will happen at the Homestead Resort. There at the Homestead Resort, we'll have a number of specialty courses which we'll be offering. Hey, Brent Haines with Wood Sound Flutes. I am so excited to see you this year at the 2017 Summer Solstice Flute School. It'll take place in June, and it'll take place in, I don't need to sell all that. I gotta sell is one thing. Boy, it's coming along good. This is going to be a gorgeous flute. I am so excited this year at the Summer Solstice Flute School to have the opportunity to teach a few of you how to make flutes. We're going to work on a flute similar to the one that I'm holding right now. This flute is made out of eastern red cedar. It has dark trim on it. You'll have the option in the Master Flute Making course to make a flute that will be the cedar flute. It'll either have the light trim like this one, or like this one, it'll have some dark trim on it. We're going to study a number of different things in the Master Flute Making course. We're going to study how do you voice a flute, how do you make a flute sing, what does it take to be able to get a sound out of the instrument so that it's pleasing to you and something you want to hear. Additionally, how do you tune it? How do we make the flute work and play in tune? It seemed like black magic to a lot of people that don't make flutes. Tuning seems like just something that's almost incomprehensible. But in the course, we're going to talk about how do you actually tune it. In fact, we're going to do more than talk about it. You're actually going to tune flutes. And the other thing that we'll do in the course is we may do some inlay. You can see on this flute, it's got a variety of inlay on it. It has this lightning bolt shooting down it with inlay. We use the inlay in places where there's natural voids in the wood or slight imperfections in the wood, and it gives us an opportunity to show off a little bit of turquoise, give it a little bit of bling and glitz, and make it really beautiful. You'll have the opportunity to do that type of work at the school up at Summer Solstice. It's the only place during the year that I actually teach flute making, and so it's something that if you've been wanting to talk to me and ask me questions about flute making, this is the place to do it. A couple of other things that we need to talk about. If you're going to be taking the class this year, you're going to choose between, as I say, light and dark trim. You'll also choose a totem. You'll either have a spirit claw totem, a little bird totem. I call this little bird because this is the head here and the beak here. Kind of reminds me of the little chickadees that fly around all over the place. I saw some chickadees flying in an airport. I think it was Chicago a few weeks ago. It made me laugh. Probably a whole bird family living in that airport. Isn't that crazy? And you'll also have the option of a flat totem. So you'll have the option of those three totems. The reason for the flat totem is you may want to do a carving of your own. Maybe you want to do some kind of a spirit animal that you want to carve on your own time, and you just need a platform on which to mount the totem that you carve. And so we'll do flat totems, and then you'll be able to have a place where you can mount that. So it is going to be a blast. We'll be taking the flutes from a flute blank to all the way through completion, and it is just going to be a blast. So come on out, Summer Solstice Flute School. We'll see you in June.